What's up, guys? So today I wanted to make a video reviewing the KV-220. It is a heavy tank that sits at rank 4, battle rating 6.0 in the Russian tech tree. I got this tank in one of the Silver Lion loot boxes several months ago. Originally I didn't care for it too much because I thought it was another KV derivative, but after playing around with it for a little bit, I realized that it's actually a very good heavy tank. It has exceptional armor, the gun is capable at its battle rating, and it has a bunch of crew members. It has 6 crew members, which makes it so that survivability is a big factor in this tank. So I took some clips, I got some footage of it for you guys, just playing around with this tank, showing off its strengths and weaknesses. And let me know in the comments section below what you think about this tank as well. If you want it, if you like it, if you don't like it. To me, it's in the top 10 for ground. It's really good. So let's see what it can do on the battlefield, its strengths and weaknesses. So its main strength, in my opinion, is the armor. It has 100 millimeters of armor on all sides, including the rear. This includes the hull and the turret. Now, the turret mantlet is about 90, and I'll get into that later. But you can see in this clip, I'm just bouncing the shots from the Tiger. He hit my gun and my tracks, but he finally got me after like the 5th shot. Took out a Tiger there, and in this clip as well. I mean, this thing bounces shots like no tomorrow, but do be careful about higher battle rating tanks, you know, like Tiger 2s, IS-2s, and SPGs as well, because, you know, they can get you. So just keep your distance and angle your armor in this thing, and you're pretty much indestructible. And this is a crazy clip I got. I bounced like a dozen shots from this guy. And it got to the point where he had to call him back up from not only one, but 2 of his teammates, and I think they finally got me here. Yeah. Now this isn't really too much of a strength, but the gun is capable. It's similar to the 85mm gun on the T-34-85 or the IS-1. It has pretty good explosive filler, like in this shot right here. 2 kills out of 1 shot. And the penetration is capable. I mean, you gotta land your shots pretty well sometimes, and no weak spots, especially on like Tigers and Panthers. But generally, you should be able to kill things. Like this Sherman right here, I mean, a long range shot is no problem for this gun. And if you get in a good position like I am right now, I mean, the armor will just bounce everything, and you can just kind of sit here and just take pop shots like this guy right here. This guy's trying to get me again. I think it's the same guy with the SPAA. The reload time isn't too bad as well. It's very competitive at this battle rating. And the guy I just killed came in a bomb. Just absolute bias in this thing. And I would be mad too if I was that guy. See him in the chat right there. So this tank is obviously very strong. Good armor and good gun, but there are some weaknesses as well. The obvious weakness people might point to is the fact that even though the armor is strong, it is flat, but you can remedy that by angling. However, there is a big weak spot in the mantlet, the turret mantlet. It's 90 degrees and you can't really angle it. So I'll show you some shots here, like this guy. See, people will often shoot you in the mantlet or the turret. The mantlet is a weak spot and it'll take out your cannon. And you can see that Jumbo tried to shoot at the same spot as well, but I got him. I bounced that. And you can see, even in a long range shot, like, they can easily take out your breach because it's so weak. So here's another shot. I got hit, and my gunner's out. I got hit by that Yag Panther, I think. And I'm bound to see, I go immediately for the angling. They took out my track, but I go for the angling, and I'm bouncing the shots now. I think he got me on the flat side, but this one took me out. So yeah, that's a big weakness. Another one, if the enemy is not familiar with your tank, they often try to go for the tracks. You see this tiger, I kind of angled beforehand, but he got me in the track. Yeah, see that guy too. He tried going for my other track to immobilize me. I feel bad for killing him. I think this is like a low battle rating tank. But yeah, those two are the biggest weak points in this. Another one that is kind of a weak point, that's not the tank's fault, but if you get paired with like German teammates, you're at a comparative disadvantage because that's where they have a lot of Tigers, Panthers, Tiger 2s, and for some reason, like German players at this battle rating are just so bad. Like they don't make any good teammates. I often lose matches when I'm paired with German players like this one. And you could be at the top of your game in a match, still lose because, you know, they're blind. And this isn't too much of an issue, but since it is a heavy tank, mobility is kind of limited. So keep that in mind. It's not the slowest tank in the world. It's not like a Toodle or, you know, some super heavy tank, but it's also not a Hellcat. So keep that in mind when you're using this. Overall, my thoughts on this tank, it quickly grew to be one of my favorite tanks. Just bouncing shots is so satisfying. And the gun itself is really good. The shell has plenty of explosive filler, so you'll always just destroy everything inside the enemy tank. Overall, if I had to rate it, I'll probably rate it a 9.4 out of 10. The reason why I gave that number is, you know, if only the mantlet was not so thin to where I have my gun breech taken out. It's actually one of the most annoying things in the game for me is I go into a match, I go into a hotly contested zone, and the first thing the enemy does is take my breech out. Like, it happens probably every other game. But other than that, this tank is really good. I would definitely recommend it if you get the chance to get it. Maybe lucky in a loot box or something. So if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.